take a look at how the global markets have shaped up. A very weak show coming in from the US markets, a fourth consecutive day of fall coming in. And this for the Dow Jones, a 4 consecutive day fall, is the longest streak of falling that they've seen since August. A 1% cut on Dow, almost 500 points lower. S&P is lower by about 1%. Nasdaq, the underperformer in the market, 1.2% lower on the back of Amazon as well as Google and Microsoft, the Max 7 stocks. Some of them have seen hits of about 3 to 4%. Nvidia was lower by about 3% ahead of its earnings today, so that is going to be one pack. And valuation around concerns around the AI valuations, has been the talking point and the reason for the underperformance from the US market. Along with that, the Bitcoin has also briefly dropped below $90,000, although it picked up some momentum after that. You also had the Senate that has unanimously agreed to send the Epstein bill to Trump's desk once it is received in the House. What has Trump said on that? We'll get to that in just a moment. European markets, stock 600, the overall pan-European index is at a 1-month low. It was lower by about 2%. DAX, FTSE, CAC, all of them saw cuts anywhere between 1.7, 1.8%. So European markets were also tracking Wall Street losses and have ended in the red. Other than that, if you should focus to Asia, mixed trade coming in from Asia. Nikkei is doing very well because Japan GDP numbers, although they were soft, but they were much better than what the street was estimating. So on the back of that, you have the Asian markets actually doing pretty okay for themselves. Hang Seng is up 0.5%, Shanghai also about over there, Nikkei up about 0.8%, so looking good in Asia. Other than this, let's talk about precious metals. Gold was supported by soft US employment numbers, and that is seeing some gain once again. Silver is back above that $50 level, so that is positive for silver. Brent continues to be around $64-65 per barrel. Dollar index has picked up some steam and once again is very close to that 100 mark. But shifting focus to some global comments, let's first understand what Donald Trump has said. Remember, the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, he met Trump at White House. And on the back of this meeting, Trump has designated Saudi Arabia as a major non-NATO ally of the US. So that's a big development. US has solidified economic and defense partnership with Saudi Arabia. They've also agreed to approve the sale of chips to Saudi AI venture Human. So that is also going to be very important to watch. More importantly, on the Epstein bill, remember Trump had earlier said that he is not going to veto any bill that comes to the table on this, and now they have reached that stage. Trump has said he doesn't care whether the Senate passes the House bill tonight or any time later, and once again he went down a tweet on Truth Social reminding about what the US has done in terms of tariffs and reiterated the 8 wars that he has managed to stop, which included India and Pakistan as well. And lastly, comments coming in from Scott Bessent, the US Treasury Secretary, wherein he's saying he can safely say that he is not going to be the Fed chair. That's the big update coming in from Scott Bessent this morning. He's saying that Trump will hopefully meet the 3 Fed candidates post Thanksgiving, and hopefully by Christmas we should know who the next Fed chair is going to be. So that's the major update coming in on the Fed front from Scott Bessent. But that's the roundup on the global desk this morning. US and Europe quite tepid. Asia doing pretty okay for itself this morning.